Coach, you obviously were familiar with Florida State from your days in the ACC. When you look at this team, does it look like a similar to? I mean, obviously the uniforms are similar, but does it look like a Florida State team that you went against before?
Oh, absolutely, it does. They have improved so much this year, so much from last year to this year, and also during the course of the year. They're top 20 in rushing offense. They lead the free world in third down conversion. Averaging almost 37 points a game. Playmakers all over the place, and a lot of improvement in the offensive line. So, they look like and play like what we're used to playing when we play Florida State. Yeah, like you said, from all the years in the ACC with Coach Bowden and Jimbo.
I was going to ask Jordan Travis's improvement. I don't know how much you got to see of him before this season, but and I guess he's probably improved during the season. But how much of a challenge is he?
Oh, he's a tremendous challenge. He's a playmaker. He extends plays with his legs, makes really good players miss in space, is an accurate passer, and also can, like I said, extend plays, not only scrambling, but also extend plays to throw the ball down the field. And we've got a lot of respect for him, and, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Take one in the back.
With how much Florida State has grown from last year to this year, is there any benefit that you and Coach Venables have from looking at the film of Florida State against Clemson last year when Coach Venables went up against them?
There's such a different team this year as far as how they play. It's a much different team, and again, just very a lot of production from a lot of different areas. So we have a lot of respect for them.
The running back Trey Benson has kind of emerged this year. He had an injury at Oregon, didn't do a whole lot there, but this year he's obviously had a really good season.
Yeah.
How much of him is their running game in general? They run the ball well in general, but how much of it is him making plays after he gets past the line of scrimmage?
Well, I think it's a combination. Certainly, he's a fantastic back, and he's not the only really good back they have. They have a stable of them. So, they all make big plays. But again, their offensive line is really improved, and running backs not going to do that without a lot of improvement from his offensive line. Good play from his line, but he makes a lot of people miss, as all their backs do, not just him. So, but again, he makes a lot of yards after contact, and so that'll be a real challenge for us.
All right, we'll take one from the road. Coach Eric Bailey, Tulsa World. We didn't get to ask you about Peyton Bowen during your signing day news conference. How unique was that, his Thursday flip to OU? What is the tone of the coaching staff after receiving Peyton's letter of intent?
What's the question again?
This is a question about Peyton Bowen.
Yeah.
And how unique was his Thursday flip to OU, and what was the tone of the coaching staff after you committed to Oklahoma?
Yeah, it was unique. Yeah, very unique. But certainly our staff was extremely excited about it and happy to get it, and look forward to him coming in and starting the process of becoming a college football player.
All right. Good.
How have your defense, how have you guys improved through the course of the season? How are you playing as you go into the postseason, you think?
Well, it's been an up and down. There's been some ups and there's been some downs, but I'm really proud of how our group has faced it all, handled it all. Understanding the adversity that we've gone through, because we haven't played like we wanted to, and I take the responsibility for that. That's all on me. But again, just this group of men, this group of players, it's fun to go to work and coach them every day, because it's all about what's next, how can we get better, how can we improve, and the attitude and the mindset has really shown up during bowl practice as well. So excited about the next opportunity, and thank goodness we have another opportunity to play, and excited to be here and looking forward to playing.
I don't know if it's 7 or 8 consecutive games they had with rushing over 200 yards. Is it something schematically that you're seeing? Is it a mentality? Is it personnel? I mean, I'm sure a little bit of everything, but what is it about the Florida State run attack that seems to be really standing out to you?
Well, it's certainly they have a wonderful scheme. They know how to stress the defense and put people in conflict, and they've got a very physical offensive line that knows who they're targeting, and then you got great backs. So and a quarterback that can run too. So